Alrighty, welcome back everyone to the wrong screen. Hold up. Does this every time. No. There we go. Welcome back everyone. Happy Sunday evening. Hopefully everybody is doing well. I was just finishing up a Zero Aura run. I think we've hit a point. Let's double check. Alright, we're at 199 eggs. Insane. We're gonna hit 200, clearly. And then we have enough for a comfy egg. Okay. Well, let's add you. We also have Relicanth on Pokerogue today. So we will use that. Gen 5? Gen 7? Gen 7. Just gonna grab that. We'll bring Pat right along for the beginning. And then we'll end up releasing it. Unfortunately, since we're bringing Relicanth along, we can't bring along Klefki with the rest of them. Which is a little disappointing. Grab these like always. I want to say I probably have like one Relicanth egg and probably like 2 or 3 Zero Aura eggs. I have not hatched a tier 1 Zero Aura today. Which is always a little bit disappointing. But that is okay. I have to remember Relicanth has Primordial Sea. So we actually can't use Fire Lash while it's on the field. Stream's off to a good start. Not sure this would KO the Wooloo. That will. Okay, I'll take the double battles. I'm gonna try this. Oh, that doesn't KO Bidoof. Okay. I was gonna try to catch the Whismur. No. Nothing from that Zero Aura. How many more do we have? We have 2 more. 1 Relicanth. Might as well use the Fire Lash while we can. While Relicanth isn't on the field. Ice Punch. I'll just keep going. Wave Crash. I keep going back and forth between Rockhead and Swift Swim on the Relicanth. Probably Rockhead's a little more consistent. It lets me throw out crazy stuff. Like, it lets me throw out Wave Crash and Head Smash, I believe is the other one. I don't think Relicanth speed is that bad to start with. Yeah, never mind. 55 is pretty bad. Yeah, so it's 110 even with Swift Swim. I did not want to say. Ooh, hold up. Fuck. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can catch this. That's a fascinating bug. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Alright, 2 candies. Nothing in there? Yeah, nothing in there. We need tier 3 Jupiter. I mean, I'm just gonna swap. Oops. Nope. I wanted to swap out for Zeraora. I do like the battle cursor, like the cursor memory. It does get me into trouble sometimes. Yeah, I'll take the protein. We already have two Soothe Bells, so I'm feeling good. So I'll keep taking vitamins while we're getting them offered. Yeah. Had to think about it. Oh, we didn't pick any extra. Okay. If we had, I actually might have used a stronger attack there. I wanted to weaken it so I could catch it, but I don't want to use an extra Pokeball for it. Poliwag should be fine. Yeah. Would be better if we had Plasma Fist, but that's okay. I do like Diamond Storm. It's pretty nice to have. Any spread move is kind of nice, to be honest. Especially for things against like Ice Q. 3 Soothe Bells? Sheesh. Yeah, against things like Ice Q or things with Sturdy, being able to kind of get in that like third attack in a way really helps save you a turn. Yeah, nothing on that. We'll make deliveries. See, Charm actually helps us with that event. Cat Digimon? Oh, yeah. Does it not have good battery life? I really don't know much about the Switch 2, to be honest. I haven't looked at, like, reviews of it or anything like that. I'm just not super interested in getting one, so I never bothered looking or hearing about all of it. Alright, map is helpful. Is Oak... that's too bad. I don't know. I really value a good battery life, but I also don't play a ton of games for, like, graphics and stuff, so I can understand why people would want the other trade-off. Cool. So have you started playing it yet? Don't need Slash. Two Cannon might be a pain later. No, no shiny on the Comfy or on the Tyrantrum. Not a lot of luck with egg or candy egg so far today. How is it so far? All I've heard about is the little bit I heard from Gym Leader Ed. That's about it. Take down KO. Let's do this then. Is it? Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can find a Let's Play or something for it. Because it's available for PC too, right? Like I can get it through Steam. There's no gym leader here. We're out of PowerPoints on that. I need Mud Slap. Where do I want to go? I think we can go swamp to tall grass. I think we can get back on the fairy cave loop. Please don't have water absorb. Okay, you didn't. We will have to full heal here though. I kind of love that he has like a reflector jacket. I think that's hilarious. Double intimidate? No, only one. Okay. Getting the focus sash, focus band before we duplicate is kind of nice. Especially because we'll see who the team is. I really hope it's not Rocket or Magma. Those are the two I'm hoping it's not. Does Gulpin have its variants yet? Yes, it does. Okay. So I had to double check that. Right, it got sped up. Alright, so we're gonna have, let's do this real quick. That, and then that goes there. Maybe I could have looked to see if Ether was gonna be enough. Macro. This isn't Magma or Rocket, but I'm not sure it's that much better. Because now we have to deal with that G-Max, whatchamacallit later. Cop Raja. Not till 165. We should be fine until then. That gives us time to find answers. Don't need Volt Switch. Alright, so... Man, no luck today. Thank you, Watchog. Unpause you. You get those, you get those, you get those. Yeah. Man, it's so nice to have this. Plus now we also get 3 Soothe Bells on Relicanth. There we go. Sure, I'll take 1. I'm gonna go with Dragon Dance. Kind of like having that just up there. Ooh, that's probably going to have Storm Drain. I'm glad I did this. Alright. I have to decide. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to Tallgrass. Because Graveyard is really just Mimikyu, and Abyss is really just Grimmsnarl. But we have like 5 Pokemon in Fairy Cave. We want 2 in Ice Cave. Yeah. I just think this makes more sense. Thing. Man, the Vulpix hit back-to-back Will-O-Wisps. Just making my life not fun. Don't need rest. We have Shore Up. Thought about the PP up for Diamond Storm. Screw it. I'm just gonna keep pumping stuff into it. Oh, come on. Again, PP Max would have helped there, but... rather have the vitamins. That 3 focus bands already? Yo, what's going on, Axel? How you doing today? We don't need Confuse Ray. Yeah, that should be fine. Again, this is a gym leader, so we shouldn't have too much issue, especially because I'll actually be able to Fire Lash now. Yeah, how you doing today? Oh. Yeah, we're good. Mind Reader. Okay. Wondering if it had Sturdy or not. It did not. Which I prefer. Sturdy wouldn't have made or broke the run. This would have been an extra turn. Okay. I kind of care about the Pheasantipity. It's 2 extra candies for later. Don't care about the other ones. We already have Celebi completed. Hence why I'm not super concerned about it. We just missed. Okay. Yeah, just keep taking the Pokeballs, I guess. Does Shroodle have all of its variants? It does, and we have them. Okay. How did it? Dude, oh, very nice. Classic, endless challenge. What type of run are you doing? Ooh, yeah, we really need to get more lures. Reset 3 end the wave one night. Oh, yeah, that's not unusual. If sometimes she just has a rough team, or that Rayquaza is also a pain. Yeah, no, that's a tough fight. Setup moves help. But sometimes even they only do so much. Oops. For a second, I went to the muscle memory of having Plasma Fist in that slot. Yeah, that's going to be a burn. Yeah, 2 cannons a little annoying, but man, still nothing. At least it's enough for another egg. Yeah. You're not there yet. Okay. Go Power Punch and Diamond Storm. I'm guessing it's the Rayquaza giving you issues. Sometimes her starter can give people issues too. Oh no. One of the few events that could actually be a run ender for us. What's it using? I mean, Articuno doesn't get the boosts from the snow against the Rayquaza. Focus Band, you go. Fuck. Come on, Relicanth. Not even close. I wasn't worried. And we get a Master Ball. Or another Focus Band. We're gonna take the Master Ball. Oh, yeah. I mean, you could bait it out and try to switch back in. Just so it it nerfs its own stats. Yeah, that's a little... Hi, guys. Yo, Israel, welcome back. Yes, I did. The Iron Thorns took me like 275 eggs, and the Geibel, I forget how long it took me. But yes, we got them, and then I also got Mew. Zeraora is at like 202? Yeah, 203 eggs. You know, I want to take care of the Kartana. We're going to do this. Then I can switch back. How you been, Isra? Played a bit this week and got Blue Yveltal. I mean, it's still nice to have, even if the aesthetic's not too good. Also, because I'm curious. Oh, yeah, Articuno's defense isn't insane. Yeah. I got it Thursday. I was trying to finish it up before the Path of Exile came out a couple Fridays ago. Because I did not want it hanging over my head during that. The Mew was not, like, I did not like it shiny. It did not impress me. Which is fine, like I wasn't getting it for the aesthetic, but still. Ooh, yeah. Acid Reflux is rough. Things are going alright. I had a regional Rivals of Aether tournament yesterday. That was a lot of fun. My girlfriend's coming to visit on Friday, so I'll be taking a week off. And then when I come back, we're going to be diversifying the content just a bit. It's not only going to be Pokerogue. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, stuff to look forward to. I'm just going to shore up. Get rid of the grass type and shore up to get Relicanth back up there. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm trying to come up. Man, sorry, I haven't gotten a single tier 1 from my candy eggs today. Not just like on stream, but in general. So yeah, I'm figuring out a schedule of like what days I'm gonna do Pokerogue and stuff like that. Regionals. Yeah, regional is not nearly as big as VGC regionals are. Like, not, like, there were, like, only about 30 people at this one. But it's bigger than a local. Had some really, really good players come in. So, but yeah, it's not nearly as big as Pokemon Regionals. It was kind of fun, though. My first round, I played against somebody I'd heard of before, which is a little intimidating, but still enjoyable. Took a stock every game, but that's about it. And then in losers, I actually fought somebody from my own region, so that was kind of like disappointing. But if I can't beat him, I got other things to worry about other than who I face. So I think once once I get not as excited about the Path of Exile League, I might put more time into getting better at that game. Give it like 2 months to see how much I can improve. Like, really put in the time to grind. Just because I'm curious. It's the first time in a while I felt like I could be halfway decent at a game. Not, like, worldwide ranked, but not a free win for people. I'm gonna keep taking this. Hi, Enamorous. Bye, Enamorous. So we've seen Wo-Chien, Kartana, and Enamorous this run. Crap. Hold on. I think I went to the wrong place. Just gonna do the same exact thing. Because I want to go to Fairy Cave. Yeah, I didn't want to go to Plains. Yeah, I have a Switch for Nintendo consoles. Not a Switch 2, and I'm probably not going to get one. But I like my Switch. I still have my GameCube somewhere. I'll get back out at some point. Let's see if I can buy or catch this Slurpuff. Cool. Just an extra candy for us. Same thing. Again, these add up. Each one of these is like a 1/12 of an egg. So... I'm just figuring out what I can do with this. Yeah. This is why we went to Fairy Cave. No, come on. Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl, why? I tried. I tried to be your friend. You guys saw it. I gave it plenty of opportunity to just come peacefully. It's not my fault. You would, but you're not. Oh, yeah. Again, I got my GameCube. I think it's in the basement now. I think if I found the right wires, I could probably play it again. Which I kind of want to, because I want to learn the, like, how to speedrun Mario Kart Double Dash. I think that would be a lot of fun. I started learning it, last year? 2 years ago? But I'd like to put some more time into it. Oops, give money. we just... Yeah, I should have figured it. I would have had an energy ball. Axel finally got to position where your Gyarados can D-dance. Okay, yeah. A lot of times that's all you need to do is just find out, okay, where can I sweep? Have you beaten Classic before, Axel? We're at +2. Why are you being a pain? It just sucker punched me. So close. Alright, Pachirisu. Beating multiple, you're just grinding egg vouchers. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense. Let's go, Pachirisu. So you don't have Eternatus yet either. If you're still missing some legends. Zero Aura. Got the Ultra Beast or Paradoxmon? Because if you're in the 190s, it would be Paradox unless you had Epic Eggs hatching, right? Unless I'm missing something. I guess it would be because you can't catch them unless you hatch them. Yeah, okay. My mind caught up a second later. My bad. Which one was it? Also, we're looking for Walrein and Auroras in here. Those are the... Hi. Please don't KO Relicanth. I do want Plasma Fist, actually. I can't wait for Xurkitree to get its shiny variants. I think that'll be really cool. Because it only has its tier 1 right now. It KO'd. I'm not going to bother messing around with it. That is enough for this, though. Okay. I think I'm sitting on like 150 candies for Xurkitree. 127, yeah. But I think they could have a lot of fun with, excuse me, with the variants they give it. You didn't even get it from the 195 fight. That's kind of funny. Well then, can I catch you? Sweet. Okay. Nothing. Oops, I didn't want to run. I wanted to grab an egg for Relicanth. Because you had 3 rounds of guaranteed Rogue Balls. Since you would have got like at least 3 rounds. Oh, right. Fire Lashing and Primordial Sea. So it's just kind of funny you got it there. Yeah, that's fun. Cool. I have a soft spot in my heart for Mega Blaziken because the only difficulty hack I've ever done was Emerald Horizons. and it got me through that. Like the Mega Blaziken did. It was definitely a team effort. But it was a big part of it. Oh, okay. So it's not like you were completely out of luck. Give that to you. Which Garchomp one did you get? That's 93. Alright, let's transfer everything from Pachirisu. Rabombi. Cool. We'll take the rare candy. Yeah, I do not like the new one. Maybe it has a use in like the mainline games, but it just does not seem good in this. Flame Body's gonna be a pain. It's Flame Body and then Beak Blast we're gonna have to worry about. Yeah. Yep. Because like it loses the ground typing. So you don't even have stab anymore on like any of your earth or ground type moves. Friday, just there you go. Collect those vouchers. Okay, it's Relicanth that has those. So are you just collecting ribbons now too with like Pokemon you haven't beaten Classic with yet? We should be alright. Yeah, okay. Do you know how many you've completed Classic with? I love that. Use Plasma Fist. Ion Deluge goes on the field. It makes normal type moves electric type. Zeraora has Volt Absorb. Therefore, Zeraora is immune to electric type moves the turn after it uses Plasma Fist. I just think it's funny. That's how many you have left, or that's how many you have done? I forget how I asked the question. Okay. So you still have a ton of potential vouchers left. Because there's 572 starters. So yeah, you still have quite a few you can get. That's great. Yo, Brio. You haven't played a couple weeks. I heard they nerfed a lot of egg moves. What are the biggest changes? I mean, it's tough to go through all of the egg moves. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. Let's bring them up real quick. See how well you guys can see this. Egg move changes. So nothing's changed since the June event. So they took Malignant Chain away from Bulbasaur, and Machigacha gave it Sappy Seed and Giga Drain. Yeah, they did. They took away triple axle. So they gave it Lovely Kiss. I have to imagine this is a placeholder. It lost extreme speed, yeah. I mean, it was very, very good. But this still seemed like overkill. Yeah, Yeah, again, off the top of my head, I don't remember all the egg move changes. I made a video on the patch. You're more than welcome to go watch that, because I do go over the changes. They also added, like, they gave the Nat Dex moveset to every Pokemon, too. So a lot of the changes aren't as bad as they might seem, because they get some of their egg moves in level up now. So if you see someone lose an egg move, that might be why. They still might have access to it. Man, no luck. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Which I did not, when I did my video, I did not account for well enough when I was discussing the changes. But I know for next time. We can do this once. That should be fine. Did it used to get Surging Strikes? I don't think it, yeah, it doesn't look like it ever got Surging Strikes. Give that man, yeah, unfortunately there's nothing the devs here can do it. No, I mean, you used to get Liquidation. Looks like it's mostly been the same, except they changed Cosmic Power. For Stockpile. I've been the same for a while. It would. I mean, I like the way it is now. I just run it Sword Stance, Simple, Extreme Speed, and Aqua Jet. I've had it sweep Elite Fours, like, unironically. Yeah, it's actually pretty solid. But no, I really like Bidoof, especially because, like, spoiler alert for shinies. Tier 3 Bibarel is blue. You put 2 speed moves on it, so Aqua Jet, Extreme Speed, and it just becomes Sonic the Beaver. It's great. Alright, that's enough for a Relicanth egg. Yeah. I think it was one of the ones I had earlier on. Oh, Shuckle. Shuckle, I felt bad for you, and then you had Sturdy, so fuck you. Yeah, I don't remember exactly when I got it, but yeah, it was one of my ones earlier on, which I think is why I used it. And I'm like, oh, this thing's actually good. To the meadow. Oh, okay. Isn't it so nice once you finish that up, though? It's such a good feeling once you can finish off, like, getting everything. And again, getting everything depends, like, changes for different people. Kind of like, what would 100%ing this game look like? Different people have different answers. Iron barbs, yeah. Stinks we don't have any recovery. From the meadow? Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking of, Brio. I heard somebody put that tune to Island in the Sun the other day. But what about, like, Nature's IVs? All of the challenge ribbons for every Pokemon? Because, like, Hoodlum Kalum is a, like, fairly large YouTuber. And so he has a video of him 100%ing the game. And I think what they said was 100%ing the game was getting the achievements and finishing the Pokedex. They said like 101% would be kind of what you're talking about. Like, I'm actively working on what you're talking about. That's what I'm trying to do. Hoodlum, and I haven't heard a parasitic rabbit. Hey, don't rule me out, Brio. I'm up there too. I'm not as big as they are. But I might be closer. I might be closer to 100%ing. I think I also have the most playtime in the game, in the community. Yeah, I'll have to look up Parasitic Rabbit. I know Kalo's pretty large. There we go. There's some healing I was looking for. Oh no, not the Eldegoss. Please no Cotton Down. Please no Cotton Down. Fuck. It's the only bad thing about this biome for us. The rest of it's fine. Isn't really big, but he plays like... Yeah, yeah, I'll have to check them out. I'm curious now, just so I don't forget. Yeah, I don't stream this every day, but I've been streaming it 5 days a week. And then I played a ton off stream too. Think it's thing. Oh no, Axel. Oops. I wanted to just race to the bush. I'm guessing you're looking at the calendar, Axel, just to save up for the ones you need. That's a little awkward. We're actually fine. Yeah, I think right now I'm like number 4 in terms of shiny collection, Brio. I only know of 3 that are ahead of me legitimately. That might be 6 for... No, we're almost there. Yeah, I love Shellbell. I'm going to take the max lure. Been using your worst. Okay. I can see that. I just put all of mine in shiny now because the other ones don't do anything for me. But whenever I have like newer players come in, I always recommend the move up machine for like brand new accounts. $40, okay. That's pretty solid. Certainly a good start to everything. I think... I want to say I'm missing like 45 shinies total right now. Yeah, I am missing 40 shinies total. And then I'll have all of them. I'll fight you. Normally we could get a max lure. But we have like 26 floors on it. So it would not be a lot of value for us. So I'm going to see what we can get out of this. Plus it's a lot of like progress towards the next candy. Quivernerts. Alright, not much there. I'll take this lure, though. Yes! I have all 3 tiers of the Eternatus. Here you go. So, normal Eternatus, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. I think I like the Tier 2 the most. But yeah. Tier 3 is pretty cool. I actually managed to find it, like, just while playing. I didn't have to grind for it. That was awesome. So I won't have to use it till I go back and, 3 shiny lit. Oh, Tier 1. Looks crazy, but Tier 2 is so good. You actually haven't seen them. It's nice. No, when I've, so as I've been doing this, what I've been doing is I've just been sorting by cost for the most part. Starting with like the highest cost, picking whatever's the highest cost I need something for, grinding it out till it's done, then moving on to the next one. With the thought being the lower cost ones, I'm going to be able to find more easily. Like there's more of a chance I'll find them in the wild. And I can fit them on teams a little more easily. So. Yeah, that's why like if you actually looked what I just showed, pretty much everything on that list was done if they have shiny variants. Those were annoying. Don't have any shiny, but you do have 2 Larvitar? Oh yeah, Pseudo's cool. No, I don't think so, Axel. I think what you're doing is fine. Because the way I went about it is I just like played through, did all the ribbons, got the vouchers that way. And then you do Endless. Endless is a great way just to get bulk shinies. You'll find so many shinies that way. Make sure you look at guides before going into Endless, because while you can find shinies early on in like the first 2,000 waves or so, once you get to the runaway portion of Endless, you'll be finding legendaries and shinies at like 3 or 4 times the rate you would in like the preparation phase. Like, so much of the value of Endless is in the last 3,800 waves instead of the first 2,000. Like, so much more of the value. So it could be like, as you're farming Classic, you like look at an Endless guide and pick out what Pokemon you you want on your Endless team, so you can start getting their passives or egg moves and stuff like that. I'm just doing it this way because Endless, like the chances of me coming across something in Endless I need isn't super high anymore. So it's just, I think it's a little more efficient for me to just farm them one by one. And so this is just how I went about doing it. I'm not saying this is necessarily the, oh shoot, the way you should do it, but it's the one I've settled on, plus I burn out the least with it, which is kind of helpful. Man. Although some days the candy eggs just do not want to help you out. So Kyogre, Groudon are 2 of the best carries. That is correct. You only need 1 carry. Sentret is fine. Well, I guess, are you talking about Endless or are you talking about farming candies? Because that'll make a little bit of a difference. Sentret is good for farming candies. It is the only Pokemon in the game that gets 2 lore abilities without needing a fusion. Talk about Endless? Okay. So yes, Groudon, Reshiram, Kyogre are all really good Endless carries. You only need 1 of them. I personally recommend Kyogre. Sentret is fine. Again, it gets 2 lore abilities, which is great. But a lot of people go with Gourgeist instead. Gourgeist gets Illuminate as a passive, and then has Pickup for the early game. And then later on, you'll fuse it with a like an Arena Trap or a No Guard Wild Pokemon to give it double lore abilities. That way, it is it's also your stalling Pokemon during your runaway section. You don't really need Sentret because you can kind of create what Sentret does, but a little bit better later on, while getting the benefit of Pickup early on. Yeah, great thing about Kyogre and Groudon is you don't actually really need the egg moves, which is really, really nice. They help, but the passive is way more important for the 2 of them. Also, be careful with guides, especially on YouTube. A lot of them are outdated or just not good. And I'm not saying this so I can go, oh, but only look at my guides. It's the only good one. No, like, careful with YouTube guides. I actually don't have an Endless guide right now, so I can't even say that. Why did I just try to Fire Lash? Yeah. Yeah, just like whenever you're looking at Endless guides, be careful. There is a written guide that is kind of like the go-to resource right now for Endless that I heavily recommend. Alright, let's heal up before the 145 fight. But yeah, great thing about like the again Kyogre and Groudon is, in addition to not really needing, ooh, you tanky bastard, needing egg moves, their Mold Breaker passive becomes super helpful later in the game. Because they turn into what's called a killer support. So you usually put like Gastro Acid on it, and then you can put Heal Block, Soak, stuff like that. But the Gastro Acid with Mold Breaker makes it so you can actually Gastro Acid stuff like Goldengo. Otherwise, Goldengo can be a really big problem to remove. Especially boss Goldengos that you wouldn't necessarily be able to like Dragon Tail away. Yeah, that's for a carry in Endless, you're usually looking for something that has a good spread move, but then also has utility after it falls off. Because most carries are going to fall off around 2,000, 2,500, maybe 3,000 if you really push it hard and really struggle a bit for it. But making sure your carry has utility after it falls off is a really nice thing to have. Okay, thank goodness they got rid of that. I'm fine with that trade. Forest in the 50s, Meadows in the 60s. We get back to Fairy Cave in the 70s. We'll have to deal with Ice Cave maybe in the 180s, but if I have the option to go to space, I will. Because I don't want to deal with the potential hail during the Elite Four fights. So that's something I got to keep in mind. We almost have another Relicanth egg. We have enough money, I can roll once. Alright, Berry Pouch is a solid thing to roll into. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But no, Endless is really good for like filling out your Pokedex. Getting just like lots of bulk shinies. And then, like, legendaries, too. Man, no luck on the candy eggs today. There's a 1 in 12 chance for us to get any, like, just a shiny from them. I've hatched 14 Zeraoras alone today. Plus the Relicanths, plus one of the Comfy eggs. I guess it isn't like too high above odds. Sure. Yeah, I'll refresh the lore. Ooh, hi friend. I mean, we're just gonna punch it again. I'll wave crash the Graphite. If we can get past the G-Max Capraja at 165, we'll be fine. That is the biggest stumbling block I see ahead of us. I could consider a Terra Shard if we see one. In particular, I'm thinking bug or flying. I think we do one more. Didn't even trigger a citrus berry. Calculated. Alright. Nope, nothing for that Relicanth either. Man. Luck is not with us today. Last Thursday, I actually hatched 7, or 6 tier 1 Zeraoras on stream. Luck is not there today. This is fine. Alright, we're at +5. Fuck. I can't believe we couldn't KO it at +5. I'm not sure +6 will make a difference, but I want to find out. Can you stop? It doesn't. It doesn't make a difference. See if Relicanth can clutch it out. Relicanth? You beautiful fish. You beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish that is. Alright. Gotta wonder if Swift Swim let me do that. Yeah, we can just steal the item. This is why you take Covet. Right, one more reroll. They're all DNA splicers. I wanted a Master Ball, maybe a Shiny Charm. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, keep the double battles going. Right. Relicanth isn't going to last long. Why do you have Night Slash? It's not very nice. Please no Cotton down. Thank you. Oh shoot, we got plenty of candies for you. To the Fairy Cave. Alright. I am hoping I can go to space after this. Space does actually have something for us. We do need tier 3 Soul Rock. Is it likely? No. But at least we're not going there just to get away from the hail. There is a potential for a candy or something. So close. Okay, that lets us catch a Slurpuff. We've caught like 4 Slurpuffs in the past 2 runs, which is great. Like, that's 4 candies. That's a third of an egg. Man. Cannot catch a break on him today. There's another Master Ball. Gives us a little bit of wiggle room. We're okay without that Super Lure for now. I will take the Max Lure, though. Okay. Yeah, now I'll take this. That'll at least let us get through into the 190s with double battles guaranteed. Should have figured Mega Zeraora was going to clean it up. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we'll go to space. Alright, so I think we get like 5 opportunities here for a wild Soul Rock. Except it's nighttime, so we don't get Soul Rock at all. I think that's how it works. I forget the exact spawn conditions for it. Still nothing. Yeah, I'm just going to do that to, A, get the extra boost, but also to wait out a turn of the Reflect. Yeah, there it is. Let's do this. Again, I don't care too much about Relicanth taking some damage. Hi, Nessa. Yes, you hurt. Hopefully that means she doesn't have a ground type if she switched directly into the Dreadnought. I just have like a Quagsire or a Whiscash or something. Take an X attack. Why not? Okay, you should be fine. Note to self, I apparently don't have any citrus berries on the Zeraora right now. That's interesting. Cool. Had to look to see if I wanted to replace the lures. I think it's pretty unlikely we get another Relicanth egg by the end of the run. And we'll see, but... Right, the lowered speed sucks, but... So is the Sandstorm. Okay. I think I had the Swords Dance at the beginning there. So I think I was kind of locked into taking the speed drop. Yeah. Cool. Can I do this once? Yes. And now I just hope I outspeed everything. Yeah, there's the Zacian, which I don't care about. Your reminder that egg moves are broken. Or not egg moves, setup moves. Absolutely silly. Okay, I'm fine with Relicanth speed dropping. Thank you. Do we need Super Lure? Yeah. Kind of. I'm gonna do this instead. Take the rare candy while we got it. This will probably KO the Slitherwing. Yeah. We can't Fire Lash. Alright, let's heal everyone up. Rubombi. I'll take the lure here. Now we're guaranteed double battles for the rest of the run. There's enough to live. Yeah. Alright, I think plus 4 should be enough. Because if I remember right, we had 2 soldiers as well. Sweet. 47 to reroll. There's another Master Ball. I am happy. Just saving up candies for whenever they're ready. We're going to save 1 for Eternatus. Alright. Finally something. That's a tier 1. It's something. I'm going to try to catch this Iron Leaves as well. It might be tough, but... There we go. Okay. No luck with the Zeraora, but that's okay. Okay. That was just in case the Iron Valiant threw something at the Relicanth. Well, there's a run done. Wasn't crazy exciting. We hatched a lot of eggs, just only got the 1 tier 1. What is Pokerus for today? Nothing super exciting. I'll probably run Seal because it's cheap and it'll let me run Klefki. I am going to take this data, put it in my spreadsheet. I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, all that good stuff. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you so much for hanging out so far today, guys. Super appreciate it. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Hopefully see you then. Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Let's get back into it. We did not have any Pokemon we could get eggs for, so just kind of gonna be a standard run. Nothing super interesting in Pokerus today either. So we're gonna go back to just Youre and Klefki. If I pick something else up along the way, we'll see. But Youre and Relicanth kind of worked because Relicanth has a spread move, which makes farming double battles really easy. A good spread move, I should say. But Zeraora does not. So we might not worry about double farming this this run. But that also means I can use Flame Lash or Fire Lash quite a bit more, which would be kind of nice. Alright, I'll take the double battles. Again, getting double battles while you're farming candies actually kind of quadruples the number of candies you get. Because not only are you KOing twice the number of Pokemon, you have 2 of your own Pokemon on the field. So yeah, you're kind of quadrupling the number of candies you get on your account by doing double battles. Which is super helpful. Yeah, I'll take that. For those of you not super familiar with how I farm stuff, if I don't get a Soothe Bell by floor 25, I just reset the run. I just don't think it's super efficient to keep pushing on past that. Plus, it's kind of a good place to stop. You hatch any of the rare eggs you have going on. And you're halfway to epic eggs as well if you start them at the beginning of your run. Yep, nothing in there. No. We do need a Molga. Don't have enough. It needs 15 candies though. Nothing else in there. We won. Okay. No worries. So, yo, Punch God. First win the game with, I won it with... All I remember is Mega Aggron and Heatran. Heatran has been heavily nerfed since then, though. Because this was 2 years ago. Like, when I won with Heatran... Yeah, I don't remember the rest of the team. Because I think it was like May of 24. It had Torch Song Recover Machigacha, but it also had Earth Eater as a passive. So it had Flash Fire, Earth Eater, Torch Song, and Machigacha. It does not have Torch Song or Machigacha anymore. Yeah, no, it was insanely busted, for sure. I think... Let's do this, actually. Just got into this game recently. You're... Oh, good, I'm glad they've been helping out. Hey, yeah, Ace. Made it to another stream. Yep, seems like you're able to catch the evening ones. How's your weekend been? Yeah, I've been a little lazy about putting out more videos. Sorry, Punch God. I do have some planned. I just actually have to record some of the video footage for it. You know, this game's great. Like, even after you get past, like, the gameplay part of it, I just love how much there is to collect. Been good. Knocked out some homework. Oh, shoot. That's right. You're getting close, aren't you? Yeah, I had my Rivals of Ether regional tournament yesterday, and that was a lot of fun to go to. I really enjoyed that. So I think I might actually start putting a little bit of extra time into seeing if I can actually get not bad at that game. Still working on it? Yeah. We're at like 210. Hold up, I'll check. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile, so I haven't farmed too many. Yeah, 209. We've hatched 16 Zeraora eggs today and like 8 or 10 Relicanth earlier, and we found one T1 Relicanth, and that was it. But I'm enjoying the Path of Exile League, so I've been spending a lot of time on that when I wasn't at the tournament. Yeah. Yeah, I've only had like one farm recently that's been under 200. So all I figure is that just means I have to have some more good luck coming up, right? I think that's how it works. Second time in a row I've gotten Cress. Nope. I am actually super happy though, Ace. A couple days ago, Poiple was part of the daily run. I spent 3 hours trying to get there. I am ass at daily runs. But I got there, and I'm so happy. I am happier that I got to fight a Poiple than I am that, like, over any tier 3 I've gotten. Yeah. Because, like, if you look at what I've got so far, the Pokemon fought stat here, these 7 you can't find in like Classic or Endless. So I need them to show up during daily runs for me to be able to fight them. Yeah. So I'm not sure this will be possible to do. So, like, as I work to 100% the game, I'm going to have, like, an asterisk next to this. But anytime I get a chance, I'm going to be so happy. No, Rogue. We can get, that is enough for a Relicanth egg, though. So at 25, I'll go grab it. Soothbell! Alright, we gotta run, boys. But, no, I was so excited to be able to fight it. And, like, all of the runs for the daily guide, or for the daily, all the guides for the daily run, took a different route. They were to get to Graveyard by 40, but I didn't want to, I had to go to Swamp at 40, not Graveyard. And so I could only kind of follow the guides up to floor 20. Yeah, there's nothing there. The only thing there is Cryogonal on these two. They don't have their variants yet. But no, I've really been in the mood to grind again lately. So this has been super helpful. Getting lots of good feedback on the guides too that I've been putting out, that I put out. So I want to buckle back down and put a couple more out because I have like 4 planned. For one, I need to put another one out, and then I need to record footage for both of them, and that's kind of what's been holding me back. I've just been lazy about it. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of everything going on. We'll be doing Pokerogue all this week. The week after this, I'm taking a week-long break. My girlfriend's coming in, so I'm going to spend the week with her. And then the week after that, there'll start to be some small changes to the content we're putting out. There'll still mostly be Pokerogue, but I'll start diversifying just a little bit. And, like, the Pokerogue stuff itself might change up a little bit. I might, like, dedicate one day to be, like, challenge runs. So I'll have like 2 days a week be challenge runs, one day a week be challenge runs, 2 day a week be shiny hunting, and then 2 of the other days be like variety for some other games. Stuff like that. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but... That's what's coming up next in the stream. Or, like, in terms of what's going on with the stream. I think we do something dumb. I think we duplicate our items twice. Yeah. Well, this also means we're gonna have 4 soul dues. We're gonna have 8 Sooth Bells. One Mud Slap, and I miss 4 of those. I just missed 5 Fire Lashes in a row because of one. Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah, it's going to be 8 Sooth Bells, but we're not going to need them. Because, like, we're not really going to be, like, double or triple farming. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright. So we'll get through this 35 fight and then start the shenanigans. Yeah, it's very resistant to this. Alright, so unfortunately we have to drop one of our Honey Gather runs. So we're going to drop Pachirisu. Then we're going to take all of our items and put them here. This item... Right. Because we can... let's do one more. And we're going to have 4 focus bands. Yeah. We're going to have 4 Soul Dews and 4 Focus Bands and 8 Sooth Bells. This game is silly. Alright. And then we're going to go here. We'll release you. Unpause your evolutions. You can go there as well. Carbos. And now we'll have 2 Shedinjas on our team too. Ninkata's dumb. I love it, but it's dumb. Yep. Just your standard floor 38 Zeraora. 4 soldiers, 4 focus barons, 3 soothe bells. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Imagine if I had found another Ninkata. I mean, the thing is, though, like, we still don't have any leftovers or shell bells. I kind of would have preferred that instead of the focus band, but I'll still take it. We could always get the sludge event maybe later if we're lucky. That's aggravating. Although I guess I can do this. Yeah. I don't think we can get another Ninkata anymore, don't worry. Yeah, no, I think you're fine. Fun, though. Very fun. Theoretically, if I found 2 DNA splicers, I could have 3 Zeraoras right now. Super unlikely. But the possibility's there. Then I really would have been farming candies. Also, we definitely need another lure. Nope, more more Pokeballs. We are not finding that extra lore we need. Only Pokeballs, nothing else. Sorry, Shuckle. Always feel bad KOing Shuckles. I don't know why. They're such cute little guys. It's like, I really don't want to do this. Guzzlord? No, nothing from the Relicanth. I don't even remember who the team was. Don't fuck with the Shuckle. Exactly, that's why I feel bad. More Pokeballs. Alright, Mega Bracelet's kind of cool, but... Alright, there's that. Yeah, quad resisted. Alright, finally got the double lures. Oh, frickin' Samurott. Samrock gets Lightning Rod as a passive at 145. That's going to be irritating. Yeah. Man, not a single tier 1 even today. Maybe it's just saving itself for the tier 3. It's saving all of the luck up for once. I will say, if we get the Pokeballs done by the end of the 60s, that would be cool. I mean, I'm going to take the rare candies. Oh, hi, Meloetta. Bye, Meloetta. Was it last run we saw, like, Enamorous, Wo-Chan, and Kartana all together? Something like that. Not together, but, like, within 20 floors or so of each other. Yeah, we only need 2 more Pokeballs to close it out. Like, to max them out, I guess I should say. Power Punch. Alright, so it's Team Flare, which actually isn't a horrible matchup for us. I am going to try to catch the Slurpuff. We've caught a lot of them today. Yeah. I think that's enough for a Slurpuff egg. I'm going to go check. Yep, 12. Sweet. Yeah, foul play hurts. I won't have to worry about it once we get Plasma Fist, but for now, the 4 Focus Bands coming in clutch. Oops. Yeah, I'll take these. Okay, I'm like, please tell me I have a Lumberry. Alright, we're all set. Immediately lose all those stat boosts. Alright, Carbos and Protein. The Zera Aura gets stronger. Let's go Fire Lash. Just... Okay, we might be able to catch the Grimmsnarl. Nice. These Azumarill really are a problem until I get Thunder or Plasma Fist. Oh. Sweet. Okay. We're fine. We don't have to worry about Azumarill anymore. I'm pretty sure they're not in here. I'm like 98% sure they don't show up in here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, not hail. Hail is a giant pain. I think we're going to KO the Amara. Yeah. No, nothing from the Swirlix either. I'll probably have to use, like, yeah, something in here. Oh, something put snow out. Okay, that explains it. Another Soothbell. Soothbell number 9, if we wanted it. I'm not going to take it, but it is funny. Alright, we got an Amulet Coin. Although we only have one Pokemon with Honey Gather now. We have a gym leader here. We're at +3. We should be fine now. Alright, Snowy Forest. Let's hope for a Sneasler. Kind of what I'm after. Sure. Man, I love Instruct. So we can't actually power up punch both of them. Yet another Soothbell. Don't need that lore. I'll take the rare candy. And there's Plasma Fest. Okay. Alright, we have 4 bugs. Yeah. I think I'm going to take a Grip Claw. With only having one Honey Gather Mon, getting extra berries and stuff is going to be helpful. Zeraora, please. Please. My guy. Alright, that's not Power Up Punch. I thought Power Up Punch was still there for some reason. Sure. And then no gym leader here. think we just do this. Yeah, we're even on, like, we were neutral on attack. So, back to the forest. I think I would take a break at 100. Just stretch my legs again. And then we'll be back to finish up the run. One down. Cool. I'm not super concerned about not one-shotting things right now. I mean, it's 4 soul dues. Something in that range. And then a floor later, I don't one-shot something. Alright, that's exactly what I get. I deserve that. Alright, let's, grab that. Rabombi. And then rare candy. Oh, we're in the rain. Oh, he switches out. That's so good for us. Because I'm not sure Nidoqueen can actually one-shot us. We might be able to get a second Sword Stance off in like the 145 fight, which would be really, really good. Yeah, we don't need that lore. We can take this. I don't have the money to reroll, but I thought about it. Yeah, we'll go here. Excuse me. I'm not. Have we seen 11 Soothe Bells so far then? Been like 11 or 12 Soothe Bells. Way more than we needed to. Alright, like I said, we're going to take a quick break. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you for hanging out so far today, guys. When I come back, we'll finish up the run. See everyone in a few. Alrighty, sorry guys. We are back. Mom is not feeling 100% right now, so I had to run downstairs and grab her some medicine. Also grab myself a little snack real quick. Freaking love mozzarella cheese. Just like little mozzarella cheese balls. Shit's amazing. Right. We're back. So we probably have like another half hour or so in the stream, I would say. We're going to the end of the run. Yeah, I'll take the lore. Had to think about it. But I have a feeling if I didn't take it, I would regret it. So here we are. I fucking love mozzarella cheese, man. Please don't one-shot me. I can live with that. Rare candy. Oh no. We all know what I live in fear of. Oh, no cotton down. It's a good day. I was half expecting another Soothe Bell. We've seen so many of them this run. You bastards, that's my Klefki. I don't really have the money to do anything to heal it right now. Don't think we need to, per se. And then there is a gym leader here. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we can just Fire Lash. Yeah, we got coverage for this. No! I don't think it's possible for me to go through Meadow without getting at least one Cotton down Eldegoss. I think that's just a law of the universe that one of the most annoying abilities in a classic run is going to show up. Oh, you lived. Okay. Oh, still nothing. That is a lot of Zeraoras hatched today without even a tier 1. Maybe I should have taken the nugget there. Might have been more cost effective. Cool. That's kind of what I was hoping for. That we just get a free turn of setup because it would try to hit me with an electric move. What am I doing? I'm griefing. Right, we only have one pickup mon now. I have to remember that. Alright, so the Menfu... One more? That's actually fine with us, yeah. That Malamar could be a little bit spooky because of Foul Play. Foul Play just absolutely obliterates Zeraora, even non-Mega Zeraora. Yeah, I'll take this. Would have liked to see some sort of like sustain or a Zeraora right there. That's fine. I kind of want to finish this up soonish, so I'm not going to worry too much about catching Pokemon in here we need candies for. I mean, we could have tried to get like the Togetic or something. I will like this though. Maybe? Okay. 2 extra candies. Lost a couple berries, but it's fine. Yeah, there's no guaranteed things in the 120, so I'm not going to take the X attack. Yeah. I didn't think that was going to KO it. You barely lived. I'm going to do this. Don't know why I thought we had a Draining Kiss there. Ugh. Sure. If we wanted more Soothe Bells. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need anything from there, so... Cool. Don't think we really need the revive, actually. We should be fine without it. Yeah, if I see a mushroom, I will probably put Draining Kiss on the Klefki. Can we outrace the Perish count? Ooh, I don't think we can. Not even close! Not even close. Gotta love it. I didn't think we were one-shotting that Mamoswine. We could one-shot the Mamoswine, but not the 9. Okay. I'll go Mysterious Challenge, or Mightiest Foes here. All I ask is that you don't have an Ice Cube. Ow. Why do I say anything? Why do I say anything? And there's no healing or zero right there. Fuck. Yeah. Ice Cube would be fine if we had like a multi-lens. This could be interesting. This isn't going to KO the Tangrowth. Yeah. Okay, I can live with all that. Can you actually KO with Fairy Wind here? You do. You beautiful bastard. Fuck. I hate this Pokemon. Sorry, I hate this Pokemon while I'm using Zeraora. That might be a better way to put it. Oh my gosh. Alright, at least that one will hatch before the end of the run. Ice Cube is getting on my nerves, man. It's getting on my nerves. It's just such a pain for Zeraora to deal with. Ow. She's gonna have a... You had a focus bit. She's gonna have one. She's gonna have an Ice Cube. No. Oh. Sweet. Alright. I was happily wrong. Welcome back, Axel. We are finishing up this run, and then I am going to wrap it up for the night. I'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, though. We have not hatched even a single Tier 1 Zeraora today, and the odds from Candy Eggs are 1 in 12 for a shiny. I'm not tilted, but I'm a tad salty. Just a little bit. Just an eensy-beensy bit. Alright, let's see if it one-shots me or not. It does not even close. Yeah, okay. Perfect. That thing's an issue. Because we, like, have to Fire Lash it. It's either that or Ice Punch. And just, like, even at +6, it's a struggle. But I want all of the moves it has. There's not really, like, room to put in something for coverage for just that one Pokemon. Punch Cut. It kind of depends. I always put Arceus out there because it's the only legendary egg Pokemon you can't find in the wild. If you're looking for things for Endless Mode, it's going to be Kyogre, Groudon, Reshiram, Darkrai, and Regigigas. More or less in that order. And then you can also just wait until you have more Pokemon in your decks and then see what you're missing. So it kind of depends what you're valuing. But there's kind of my viewpoints on which ones you should look for and why. Hopefully that made sense. What an amazing event. If you're not candy farming and you can do that event, I heavily recommend it. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah, if you can do that event and you're not candy farming, go for it. Macho Brace is a lot of fun. Beat the game for the first time and have... Oh, yeah. Beating in Classic Mode will give you a ton of eggs. Congratulations, though. That's huge. Oops. Does it feel like a little bit of a weight off your shoulders beating it for the first time? Okay. I don't have to worry about a third cotton down. Cool. That puts our speed back up to +2 now. This might be enough. Yeah. We don't have a gym leader for a little bit. Like, there's never a gym leader at 160. Big time, you had so many close... Yeah. I was watching somebody, like, a year or so ago, and he thought he beat Eternatus for the first time, and popped off. He didn't realize Eternatus had stolen his Reviver Seed. I felt so bad for the guy. Yeah. I felt really bad for him. Fairy Cave. Because it was a good pop-off. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh, this Era Aura. Please. Just a tier 1 today. Just a little something. Just show me a little something so I don't think RNGesus abandoned me completely. Please. Because, I mean, we started the day at 193. Yeah, we've hatched 23 Zeraora eggs today. Without even getting a tier 1. Can things stop having a focus band? I thought I was the only one who got to have focus bands that triggered. Alright, here's the Gyarados. Yeah. I don't know if we one-shot. Nope. Okay. It has multi-scale. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe it didn't? Were they candy eggs, Axel? Because that's not too uncommon from the shiny gotcha. The shiny gotcha has a 1 in 64 chance. Okay, yeah, that's a 1 in 64 chance. So it sucks, but it's not, like, not horrible. We do have a gym leader at 170, just for what it's worth. Yeah, the candy eggs have a 1 in 12 chance. Good luck. That's what I'll say. Good luck. Healing Charm? Sure. Oh, shoot. It was a Master Ball. Alright, then. Nice. Yep. Candy eggs are really good for that type of stuff. It's why I'm doing it for specific shinies instead of taking my chances in Endless. Out of curiosity. It does. Okay. Yeah, if you want specific shinies, candy eggs are the way to do it. Yeah, I need to take the super lore here. You know what? Let's do this. Just in case it doesn't KO the Walrein. Okay. I can actually get a, yeah, egg for that. It's not going to hatch by the end of the stream, but it's there. Yeah, it will. It's really, really good. Flamigo is also pretty solid. Same type of thing. It gets Moxie as a passive, Aqua Step, but it also gets Triple Axle, which is one of the best moves for Classic. Yeah, Quaxly's pretty solid. So is Sprigatito, because Sprigatito gets Magician as a passive. Also, I am very concerned that we don't have any healing items. No Shell Bell, no leftovers. It is slightly worrisome. Second Master Ball. Fucking Ice Cube. Ace, can you bring your Ice Cubes back home, please? They're blocking traffic. They're being a public nuisance. No, not Ice Cube. It's Ice Ew. Also, didn't I have this Elite Four during the last run? I feel like I did. Oh no. Focus Band, my... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same one I had. Maybe not last run, but relatively recently. Maybe the one I was doing before stream. Never Melt Ice is nice. Okay. I love when they terrestrialize away from their immunity to me. It's outstanding. I love it. Oh, we got a magnet too? Zera Aura. Please. Please. Oh shit. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Yeah, this was a... I will admit, this was a frustrating stream in terms of not really getting anything. I'm not going to try to hide that. Hopefully it didn't show through in the commentary and stuff too much. But it, yeah. Little rough. I'll just go turn my mind off and play some Path of Exile after this, probably. There was no rhyme nor reason to those ice jokes. I'm gonna say hell no to it. Also, for what it's worth, that's enough for another, Iron Heron's Egg. Aw. I was kinda hoping that wouldn't KO. I'll take an X defense. Ow. Take this. Rabombi. Let's reroll once. We already had next defense. There's only one thing I'm worried about now. Yep. Okay. Can everything stop having a focus band? Please. Thank you. Sorry, we had 3 focus band triggers against us this run. See if I can catch this Iron Valiant without a Master Ball. There we go. I think that's enough for an Iron Valiant egg, too. Sweet. I'll take that. Ooh. Walking Wake's not one you see too often. Alright, I'm fishing for a rare candy. Thank you. Well, 2 runs, no luck on the candy eggs today, unfortunately. We'll give it another shot tomorrow. Before we wrap up, let's go ahead and see what eggs we can buy with candy. Yeah, I mean, it was a fine run. Like, that's... Zero Aura is very good. Especially if you're not forcing double battles. It's got a couple hard matchups into, like, Team Rocket, Team Magma. And then a little bit into Macrocosmos. But it is good. Especially now that it has a Mega. Oops. So we can get Iron Hands and Iron Valiant. I will be hatching them off stream. Because I'm probably going to play a little bit tonight. But we'll see. Yep, thanks for hanging out, guys. Super appreciate everyone being here tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is like 13 hours from now. 15 hours from now. Hopefully we'll see everyone then. Have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be. And take care. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys.